Hi guys, and I'm Retro Critic here, and today I'm going to review and talk about the 3D Mario games, and I'll go over briefly my thoughts on these 3D Mario games, So today, I'm just going to cover 4 Mario games, and that's the new Super Mario Bros. Games. And these games are on the DS, 3DS, and Wii and Wii U. And I'm going to talk about New Super Mario Bros. DS, 3DS, Wii, and Wii U. And these games try to revive the 2D Mario style, while also at the same time trying to be 3D. And like, these games are on the DS and 3DS, and the Wii and the Wii U. And I'm talking about the new Super Mario Bros. Games like DS and 3DS and Wii and the Wii U. And I'll be talking about the new Super Mario Bros. Games here. So without further ado, let's find out and let's see for ourselves the new Super Mario Bros. Games. So let's go and check out the new Super Mario Bros. Games. So now let's get on to New Super Mario Bros. DS. And this is where Bowser returns and he kidnaps Peach. You have to fight Bowser and you have to save the world, and that's pretty much the story of the game. And what I like about this game is that this game brings back Bowser Jr., and then you fight Bowser Jr. So later you saved Peach, and then you fight Bowser, and then Bowser gets defeated and destroyed. And overall, this is an okay Mario game. And overall, I think this Mario game is just average. And so that was New Super Mario Bros. DS. So now let's get on to New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And this game is where Bowser kidnaps Peach again. And I like it how they bring back the Koopalings in this game. And that Bowser Jr. is in this game too. And he's also part of the Koopalings. And what I like about this game is that it gives you really great moves and power-ups. And the power-ups are cool in this game. And it tries to be like the style of the old Mario games. And that this Mario game tries to be fun. And now later you have to fight the Koopalings. And then you fight Bowser Jr. and many other bosses. And the bosses are good here too. And then later you saved Peach. And then you fight Bowser. And then Bowser gets defeated and destroyed. And this Mario game was fun. And this Mario game was actually pretty good this time around. And so that's all I have to say about this game. And so that was New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That's all I have to say about this game, really. So now let's get on to New Super Mario Bros. 2 3DS. And this is where Bowser returns. And the Koopalings are back, and you later fight the Koopalings, and then you beat them. And then you fight Bowser, and then Bowser gets defeated and destroyed. And then Mario saves Peach. And then you fight a fire skeleton Bowser, but then he gets defeated and destroyed. And this fire-breathing skeleton Bowser is called Dry Bowser. But then you eventually beat Dry Bowser, and he gets defeated and destroyed. And then Mario saves the world. And the game just ends, and that was the ending of the game, and the game just ends there. And this is just okay. And overall, this game, it's pretty fun looking back at it, and it's just an average game, and this is just alright. And that was that, and this game is just alright. And that's all I have to say about this game. And that's it, and that's pretty much it. And so that was Super Mario Bros. 2 3DS. So that was New Super Mario Bros. 2 3DS. So now let's get on to New Super Mario Bros. Wii U. And this is where Bowser returns, and this time you have to help the Mushroom Kingdom, and you have to save the world. And the Koopalings are back, and Bowser Jr. is back, and he later kidnaps Peach. And then you have to go on a journey to save her, and you have to save the world. You have to go on a journey and fight Bowser, and you have to save the Mushroom Kingdom too. And this game has some really nice moves, and I do like these power-ups in this game. And this game's actually really fun this time around, and it's really good. And I do like this game, and what I like about this game is that it tries to be like the old style of the Mario games. And this Mario game tries to be fun, and it's really great, and I had a good time with it. And the bosses of the game are really fun here, and the bosses of the game are really good here. And later, you do fight the Koopalings, and then you fight Bowser Jr., and then you beat all of them, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so later, you then save Peach, and then you later fight Bowser, and Bowser is huge in this game, and Bowser's actually big and tough and in a challenging boss fight here in this game, but I got used to him, and I got used to it, and I did manage to pass it, and I did manage to beat him. And then later, Bowser gets defeated and destroyed, and then Bowser collapses and falls down, and then Bowser Jr. escapes, and he runs away. And then you get awarded at the end, and then Princess Peach awards you at the end. And then later, you helped the Mushroom Kingdom, and the Mushroom Kingdom is restored, and then you save the world, and the world is saved, and then Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Toad, they all celebrate their own victory, and that was the ending of the game, and the game ends there. And so that was New Super Mario Bros. Wii U. And those are my thoughts on this game. And so that was the new Super Mario Bros. Games. And these games were pretty good and average, and I like it. And I like these games. And I like how these 3D Mario games try to be like the style of the 2D Mario games. And these Mario games are 3D, both the style of the 2D Mario games. And so that was the new Super Mario Bros. Games. And these games were average, and there were also some pretty good games there too. And so those are my thoughts on these games. And later they did make Super Mario 3D Land and Super Mario 3D World, but I don't really like those games. games, and those games are just too odd and kind of lame. And so Super Mario 3D Land and Super Mario 3D World are okay games, and like these games are just average, and I'm just not a big fan of these games. And these games I just don't want to go over with, but you know, that's just how I feel about them. And also, these games are just okay, and these games are just average, and that's all I have to say about that, and that's really why I don't want to go over them, and I just don't want to go over them, you know? I just don't want to talk with them, you know? And that's all I have to say about that, and those are my thoughts on them. And so that was the new Super Mario Brothers games, and that's all I have to say on the new Super Mario Brothers games. So guys, I give these games a 5 out of 10, and I think it does deserve a 5 out of 10. And the later ones I give a 6 out of 10, and I think they do deserve a 6 out of 10. And so that's really about it, and that's all I have to say about these games. And so guys, I'm the Retro Critic, and I'm out. And I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you guys around, and peace out, and bye.